Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Finloctopus here. You know, every YouTuber has their standard intro. Uh, you got Nate shots. Hey, YouTube. He says fudge. How the fudge you doing? Um, I gotta think of a tagline. I don't even know. I don't know. Just start with like a cold start, like TV shows. Just like no music, no intro. Just like let the gameplay go for a minute. Just let it ride out. I don't know. Think it up. But anyways, we're back. I'm with my boy Arsenal Gunner 9. He's rocking the ham hashtag. We made a platoon. I don't know how platoons work. Standing still, not doing anything. He's engaging. I'm just looking at a rock. So, rocking the ham squad. So we started a platoon. It's called the Domino Droppers. Domino. We don't work at Domino's, but it's a term affiliated with what we do in real life. I'm going to leave it at that. But you might actually, and side note here, you might hear my voice kind of weird in the background. I was testing out live commentary here, and something was going on with my system. I have I don't know how professional, a Focusrite Scarlett 2i4. It's kind of an interface for XLRs into USB. Runs like, I think the 2i4, the one I have, runs closer to 200. There's a 2i2, which is a little bit cheaper, and then obviously you get a little bit bigger for bigger music studios. But it's mainly allows for some more crystal clear quality compared to having like a USB mic, which you can find some good USB mics out there, but I found the quality to be a lot better running through the XLR cables into this interface, and then from there it does the conversion there to USB, and it just, I don't know, it just makes things a lot easier. So anyways, I don't even remember what I was talking about, but yeah, that's why you'll end up hearing my voice at some point. The ham squad, going ham, the Domino Droppers. So I don't know how platoons work. I'm brand new to Battlefield, so it definitely, I don't know if there's any kind of benefit, or if it's just a way to you play with random people that maybe your one friend isn't on, but you meet a new guy and you play with him and you like him, so you add him to your platoon, and then when you aren't on, your friends can see like guys that you've played with before that they haven't played with are on, and maybe it allows them to squad up. Maybe that's just something cool. I normally go through like Xboxes looking for groups. I haven't seen that on the PlayStation at all. I don't know if there's something out there, but such a cool feature to just kind of go up there. I can either set up my own post and just say, hey, I'm looking for 3 guys to come in. We're running tanks. So be familiar with that. Expect to do that. Make sure you guys are all adults, or maybe I'm cool with playing with kids. So I'm like, all right, anybody can play, or maybe it's some laid back guys. I'm not looking for dudes to come in and drop 30, 40 kills. Maybe I'm just looking for a solid, good time, maybe some jokes. So it's real cool, and it does for all games. So it's not just Battlefield. I do it for FIFA a ton to find people for pro clubs. So a really cool feature. So if you watch this, maybe this YouTube channel takes off, feel free to hop in and drop in on the Domino Droppers group. We're super laid back. Obviously, winning is fun. It's a lot easier to have fun when you're winning versus losing, but we're not KD watchers. We're not win-loss champions. We're here to have fun. Some of the things, and I think a video will come out sometime next week, me and Arsenal kind of mixing it up. I think for the most part, we normally run this assault class. We like moving to a lot of different points on the map, just trying to rack up as many kills as possible, and we love to kind of engage and get a lot of flank action going. There's one gameplay. I got to learn these maps, man, if I'm going to talk about this game a ton, but where we just thinking next level, knowing when a bunch of people are engaging, so take a hard flank and have some fun that way. But a lot of times this ends up with me and Arsenal running up on a couple squads of people being outmanned like 2 to 8. So we'll get like 5 of them and then both die. But one of the gameplays we did the other day, actually no, it's this morning, we were sniping, and we were being real stealthy and avoiding close range engagements and using the the spawn beacon, which is something in this game that once you set it, it allows you to spawn. It's kind of like the tactical insertion from Call of Duty. It's a little bit easier to hide than a tactical insertion, but it pretty much is just how it works. That way, if you die, you can spawn back up behind the enemy, which I don't know how I feel about that. In Call of Duty competitive world, I think it'd be backwards. Competitive Call of Duty, yeah. In the competitive Call of Duty world, that's banned. They just don't feel like that's something that helps the game. This is I help my boy out. I can't remember if he died or not, but oh, sorry, I didn't help him out. But anyways, it works in this game, and we're just playing some random public matches. So there's that. So let's talk a little bit about this game. There's a 19 kill streak at some points. And the reason how I know this is my biggest was 18 kills in a 84-19 game, which was probably my best game to date. But that got me an 18 kill streak. And then we played this one. I went to check to see if my KD had changed at all, because I knew it was getting close to rounding up. And I noticed that I was on a 19 kill streak. So somewhere in this game we get 19 kills. So I don't know when it starts, but you guys have that stored for you. I think we're on like 3 or 4 right now, so I wonder if it's here. Right here on E, locking it down. Gotta go help Arsenal up. Half of my time is picking Arsenal up, so if you're watching this, buddy, I'm sorry. He'll get mad at me. He's kind of the guy that he's like live or die by the helping your teammate, which I understand that, like the no man left behind concept, but like respawns. For me, respawns are a thing, so spawn on me, dude. I'm going to stay alive. Side note, I didn't even know you could get up on this thing. So thank God that dude was marked. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen him at all. I think we're at about a 4 or 5 kill streak right now. Put it at, I'd say 5. I wonder if I go back. I want to go back and edit. I really wish you could finish off guys. Kind of like the other, and I wonder if in Battle Royale, if it's going to be like that, where you can straight up finish them off instead of giving them the chance to live and survive. Like, one of those situations, like if you get caught 1v4 against a squad of people in like PUBG, like if you can at least like leave them permanently without one guy, that'd be great. But if it's like this, where they can just stay there and be safe from injury, then it's going to change the dynamic of some of these gun battles. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. So we're running this Goyer. I don't know how to pronounce this gun. Easily the best assault rifle in the game, in my opinion. You'll see some gameplays coming out where I don't even know if I go the full game, but like I'll try the STG out. There's this, man, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my mind, and I got 30 minutes here, so I might as well look it up. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is my 15 or my 19 kill streak as we're rolling here. I mean, that's a lot of kills since we were under that bridge. I have a weird feeling that this is it, so I've just completely ruined it by talking over it. But I think this is easily the best gun. The other one is it shoots so fast. It's only got an 11. No, it's got a small clip, but you can upgrade it. I know that. So once upgraded, I think it's got a 16 round clip, and then it'll upgrade to like 21. And I think it's like, if they could give me 30 rounds, I'd use that gun every time in any kind of short range engagement. It just absolutely shreds. It's got a little bit of long range value to it. I think it's better than the STG at long range. I can't stand the STG. I'm horrible with it. I've tried single shot. I've tried full auto. I've tried no scope. I've tried the 3X on it, iron sights. I don't know, dude. I cannot rock that STG at all. I get killed by it a lot, so there's that. And I know there's like 1 or 2 more assault rifles that I get opened up. I wonder if there's some of these special weapons. I've heard that they're doing. Oh, so this is where I remember this now. So I think this is definitely the kill streak, because remember I mentioned earlier we talked about like doing random flanks. I was like, well, they got A and B, and everything's so focused on E. I was like, why don't we just go around them? So I think, yeah, I really do think we're probably about 7 or 8 kills into this kill streak. I end up going. Kevin's kind of, see, I told him earlier, I said, I'm going to drop your government name like multiple times after. Yeah, I told him earlier, I was like, sorry, dude, I keep dropping your in real life name. Kevin, his government name. So now I'm just going to commit to it. Me and my boy Kevin on the ham squad going on the hardcore flank here. So he's a little bit behind me, but I like it. And you'll see why I prefer to flank like this, a little bit staggered. And it's because we roll up on like tons of people here. Try to be patient, and you'll see I actually start taking shots right here. But because Kevin's so far behind me, he just cleans them up. So now I got a tank right there. I don't even know where to start with the engaging here. So we're going to take him out, move to the teammate. Blow these guys up. Yeah, this is definitely the kill streak. We get 2 there, and now we're just at a... That's how you clear B out, boys. Two-person flank right there. So Kevin gets clipped. I believe this is around where they spawn. So definitely got to be careful and be. Here's your battlefield tip of the video. Is know what side of the map they spawn on, because those points really are going to be really hard to keep. This is a map where B and E. Oh, I think this is the end of the kill streak, actually. Yeah. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that was 19 kills. Oh, I got revived. Never mind. So there it is. So yeah, this is definitely the kill streak then, just because that dude picked me up. I should really watch these, right, and see if so I'm a little bit more knowledgeable. But it feels like I'm just watching it with you guys at this point, even though I witnessed it. I did it. So one of the things I don't do as well is I really like that. I really like that big massive bomb you can drop on people. I don't even know, the VS something. It's just massive rocket. And what happens is me and Kevin don't make enough points for that to really matter. So what I end up doing is hoarding all these points when I could be getting more ammo. Call in the little supply packages. We don't really use tanks at all, so there's not a real reason to call in tanks. So that's just one of those things. And I saw here that we were getting, E had gotten capped and that they were coming towards B, so I figured we need to turn around and go get our flag back. We just spent all that time. Getting B and flanking. Might as well just hold it. So yeah, I think I get a ton of kills here. So we'll ride this out. I don't really know how I approach these engagements. You know, there's no real way to tell people how to play. But when there's a ton of enemies and you really it's just a feel, right? Having a feel for where they are. Like, I know the tank's around the corner, so I want to stay out of the sight line of the tank. I really trust myself in these kind of small engagements against people. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with getting in and getting out. This was so, gosh, it's so hard to look at somebody and not get that kill or just let the tank drive by you. Oh, yeah. All right. So this is definitely the end of the streak. I think I get flanked here. There's a guy behind me that kills me, or the tank just rips me a new one. Sorry, I'm totally rambling here, but having a feel, knowing that the tank's around the corner, so not engaging and not really pushing that side, staying out of the sight lines of the tank is definitely a must-do. If I had another complaint, it would definitely be that I wish that... I don't know. See, I'm saying this now, but I'm thinking about how each class has its own separate thing, and I think one of them is Vehicle Destroyer, and I don't rock Vehicle Destroyer. So if I'm going to sit here and complain about tanks, it's probably what I need to do. So in case you guys didn't know, each class has, like, multiple, I guess, I don't know, like, versions of each class. So one of them is the Assault, and then you can see there right next to the Y button, there's like a little badge looking thing. And the other one for Assault is, I think it's like, yeah, Vehicle Destroyer or something like that. And it really allows I'd imagine maybe you do more damage, maybe it gives you more ammo, or whatever the case may be. So, or maybe you get more points for doing more. Maybe it doesn't change the class, but it changes the way the points are distributed. That way you kind of have a goal in mind, like, oh, my job is to do this. I know I see all the time these guys that run medic, they'll have 5 kills, 17 deaths, but they'll be up on top of the points leaderboard. I always wonder why, and it's because you're getting points for picking people up. So I do appreciate Battlefield that. From my transition from Battlefield, or from Call of Duty to Battlefield, what I've noticed is that obviously Battlefield has these people are a little bit more competitive minded. All the game modes seem to be, you know, there's a purpose to everything. You know, most of the guys in squads that I play with, like randoms when I play pickup, they're coordinated. Either they'll invite me to a party, or they'll just you see people calling the recon thing in, or they'll call in the attack or defend for certain points, and it just seems a little bit more well put together than Call of Duty, which is kind of like every man for himself. And which is interesting because it's just significantly more people in these Battlefield games. So it's weird. You would think if you had 16 on 16 Call of Duty, it would just be a hot mess. It's just not the same. I wish Battlefield had a competitive environment. I don't imagine 16 on 16. I think we may have talked about this in my first video. But I would like to see it. I'd like to see what my shot is like against some of the better guys in the game. I feel like I don't lose too many one-on-one gun battles. I feel like if I die, it's normally because I run out of ammo. I mean, even here, I'm rocking 1 bullet left. Or no, not 1 bullet, like 4 or 5 bullets left here. So I don't really. I really wish I had more ammo in this game. I think I die when I try and push up, like this situation where I'm just trying to engage too many people at one time with a pistol, nonetheless. So I wonder what it would be like if. Oh, this is that dude. We both fall, and I'm trying to. We're pistoling each other down, and he ends up getting me, even though I had the high ground. It's kind of weird. See those old Call of Duty ones that we talked about, rocking at 38-3, by the way, top of the leaderboards. These old Call of Duty videos, it used to be like 15, 20-minute games, like 30-minute rounds. Is so long. I wonder how much we're sitting at left. Whew. We're just over halfway. So if you are here, let me know if I do change to that like vehicle destroyer class. Will I do more damage on these guys? Because I'm not really too concerned about classes. I mean, either way, I'm going to have the gun I want, so I'm not too concerned. So anything that allows me to kill tanks easier, because if I have a nemesis, it's definitely tanks. So we'll just rock this out a little bit. It's one of those easy dubs. We had a close one the other day. I think we lost by 1 kill. So games definitely feel intense. The music, I know the score kind of comes in. By score, I mean music. It kind of comes in and gives it a little bit more of an effect for me in this game. I feel like you can really feel when the end of the game's coming. I don't know how this happened and how we ended up behind so many people. Took that dude's kill. At the 40 kill mark. I don't know how much I got in this game. I'd probably say closer to... I'd say 49. I think 49 kills is what I ended up getting this game. I can't remember. Like you see there at the bottom left, right next to my name. 23,000 points. Like me and Arsenal don't really run tanks like that. So I really should be calling in more supply drops to give myself ammo. Because we're already down to under 200 ticks for each team, and I never end up getting that bomb unless we have 4 people. Now, once we have 4 people contributing to that point score total, then we're dropping like 2 or 3 of them a game. So at that point, it's a little bit more fun. Sorry, I'm drinking cream soda over here, and it's like the It's not like A&W cream soda, which I'd say is my favorite. It's like Walmart off-brand cream soda, but I mean, easily top 5 drink in my opinion. Matter of fact, we got some time here. Let's go top 5 sodas I've ever had. So, Cheerwine at number 5. Easily, if you've never, what is Cheerwine made of? Let me look it up. So it's more of a southern drink. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a cherry type drink, like a cherry. It's not cherry Coke, but it's definitely cherry flavored. But I don't know how to explain it, man. There is nothing like a cold Cheerwine. Just like like it just really hits the spot if you've ever been to Cookout or anything like that. So let's see. Cheerwine is a cherry-flavored soft drink by Carolina Beverage. It is the oldest continuing soft drink company still run by the same family. So that seems like one of those obscure things. So the flavor is black cherry. So, okay, interesting. So it's a black cherry-flavored soda normally found in the South. So if you make your way down into North Carolina and more south, definitely need to get you some Cheerwine. Let's see what's next. Vanilla Coke, which really just tastes like flat Coke, if it's not freezing cold, in my opinion. But I love vanilla Coke with the passion. Easily my favorite of the Coke products. So that'll probably be like 4. Man, Dr. Thunder. It's like the Dr. Thunder's like the off-brand version of Dr. Pepper. That's really just an inside joke with my band, really. But like Dr. Pepper for sure. I think while I don't normally want to incorporate like the big names in the top 5 sodas, like they're definitely doing something right. So I totally missed there. And I ended up getting both of these guys with that thing. I don't know why he jumped out of his tank. I completely missed the tank, but pushing down here to 138 to 91. Ooh, yeah, that's bad. I ended up getting killed out by the last guy, but that's a turn-on kill right there. Sorry if you hear myself in the background. Once again, if you can kind of hear it, my sound is only coming from the left side on my live commentary, and I'm trying to fix that. And once again, I think it has something to do with the interface I'm working on. Obviously, it's working fine through this app because I'm recording after the fact. But yeah, there's something wrong with my commentary. Where do I put cream soda? So I want to say Big Blue, if you've ever had Big Blue before, or Big Red. So I'll do Big Red because Big Blue is cream soda. So it's literally cream soda, but it's the color blue. So we'll combine that with cream soda, which I think is number 1 for me. So number 2 is going to be Big Red, and it's like this strawberry flavored drink. It's just so good. It's definitely up there. And then cream soda is like my favorite. Now, root beer, I would say root beer used to be my favorite when I was a little bit younger, but I had a bet with my buddy's dad. He was an Auburn Tiger fan. I was a Georgia Bulldog fan. So every year we would make a bet for a 6-pack. If I won, I got a 6-pack of root beer. If he won, he got a 6-pack of cream soda. And then one year I lost. He's like, well, you want to have a cream soda with me? I was like, I never had it. And then he just like got wide-eyed, like, you've never had cream soda before? And then he showed me. That was just all right. So I know this is such the biggest fail I've had. Now I know I get both of those guys, but that was still like completely an unnecessary situation. I just totally didn't reload and didn't kill this guy at all. I wonder if this was the kill streak. This was a ton of kills that I just got. Nope, not at all. Panzer. Tanks, man, they're the death of me. Literally the death of me. Like I cannot stop tanks. I don't really get killed by aircraft too often, though I did spawn into one on accident, a plane the other day, and I instantly got shot down. Like Ben Affleck got a Pearl Harbor shot down. Like I was just, oh man, I'm garbage at flying. I don't know how you guys do it. Credit to those guys that just outmaneuver and use this thing like a flight simulator. And I think that's really cool. This game has that extra air where you're just like, you're running, and just like right there, you see these 2 planes fly over my head or fly past me. And those are, it's really cool for that not to be just like in animation, but those are actually people playing in those parts. That's their version of this game, you know? So there's a lot of different battles that are taking place, and I think that that's what's so cool and what I really enjoy about Battlefield. So I think my daughter woke up. Totally a lucky headshot there, by the way. So we're wrapping this game up. So you know what? I think I can hear her crying. So I'm not gonna make the 1-year-old suffer for just a second video on the channel. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna let this thing ring out over its last 4 minutes and 50 seconds here. So enjoy the rest of the game. I don't know how many kills we get, but we dropped a 50+ kill game there for you. If you enjoyed this kind of gameplay, if you want to see different types, if you want to see me try tanks or try planes, it's not going to be pretty, but I can try it. Get a gameplay up. You could see just how bad it is, and that's what I really like. Once again, is like multifaceted, and you can try a lot of different things. And you're good at one thing, and you're not very good at the other thing. So it really relies on having a full team of guys that know what they're doing. Because if you can't win the skies, then you really, or if you can't win tank battle, then you may not really have a chance. I don't know how much all those things really affect the score at the end of the day, but it looks like it matters at least a little bit, because we had a guy on our team dominating the skies, and we won. Actually, I think, you know what? I might have to stay here. Actually, I don't know. I think this is the one that it gets really close, one of those really close ones. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you next time for some more Battlefield. Later.
Defend the bloody objective. Know that we have lost objective dog. Creeper coming!
Oh, I killed somebody too. I turned around and shot somebody.